If you own this, you need to be locked up. If you see this and don't see a problem with it, you should probably seek some help. Personally think this is one of those things in anime culture that needs to be purged.
This is the type of person that can't distinguish between fiction and reality. I think anime is so popular that it gives a lot of people FOMO that don't have a natural interest in anime. They want to problematize it so much that it fits their taste and forcing themselves to be a fan of something they're not naturally into because they don't want to miss out on what everybody else is enjoying. This is another myth. Man. Sound effects. So anime used to be made by Japanese men with severe autism. Now it's ran by Coomers almost exclusively. Obviously, see that when I hear those type of takes, it makes me think, yo, did you just discover anime yesterday? If anything, in the 90s, in the 80s, fan service was like, you think fan service for the tourists that think fan service is a problem now? In the 80s and 90s, fan service was all over the place. It was just free reign, which I love. And somebody says, spoken like someone who doesn't watch any anime. Anime nowadays is ironically more tame than ever. Right, and I agree. I agree. Anime now is more tame than ever, which, in my opinion, that's a bad thing because it's trying to cater to modern sensibilities. Not even modern Western sensibilities. Japanese fans don't care about that shit. And here's a good scene, like Cowboy Bebop. Like, this is one of my favorite scenes of Faye, right? I mean, Jesus. Waifu Faye. So that, I mean, when I see takes like this makes me think, yo, are you someone who just discovered anime yesterday? Like, you obviously haven't watched anime from decades ago when shit was free. Fan service was just fully integrated with anime. Right, here we go. Yo, Ninja Scroll, if anybody know, give me a sec. This is my mom calling real quick. All right, I'm back. My fault. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, Ninja Scroll, come on, yo. Like, Golden Boy, like, yo, what are you talking about? Anime was yo, come on, man. Look at this shit. If anything, bring it back. This is a Wicked City. Is this Wicked? Yeah, this is Wicked City. Come on, y'all. Lupin, come on, y'all. Yo, with the fans, I mean, with the oh shit. Oh man, like this obviously comes from somebody who just discovered anime. Oh no, I'm just for real though, man. This is like the perfect semblance of like, oh yeah, Taurus. Like, the future of anime is still up in the air. It's like really no telling where it's gonna go. Like, people like this shouldn't be taken seriously, which I don't think anybody's taking this guy seriously. Being like, weirdness is part of the medium that is anime. Okay, so the bigger the community gets, the more. This is really with any fandom or any medium. And shout out Espiritu. I saw his video on this today, and this is the perfect example of a tourist. Many of y'all probably saw it already,
if
but
you own this, you need to be locked up. If you ever put something like this in your cart, be locked up. If you see this and don't see a problem with it, you should probably seek some help. Now, I understand this has always been a thing in the anime community, but at some point we have to draw a line somewhere. Y'all tried to say I was the problem when I said people who buy the half-naked Frieren statue are weirdos. Because Frieren looks like a teenager. Y'all try to use these.
So this is here, and I've actually said this on one of my videos too. I forgot which video it was, but the goalpost is constantly shifting when tourists give their takes, where they consider this problematic or this too weird, and then you show an example of something else that counters that, and then they call that weird, and then they say it's like a circle of illogical takes, and it could, because the takes counters themselves the more they move the goalpost. So first it's about age, then second it's about body types.
You said, oh, she's thousands of years old. No, she still looks like a teenager. They embark on their journey. Himmel is 16 and they look about the same age. Since she is literally hundreds of years old, I shut up about it. But Nezuko? Come on now, this is weird. I don't care what you say, you can keep your excuses.
Man, Nezuko looking right here. Yeah, I remember that episode during the entertainment district. And this is before I was fully like aware of like this new wave of like fans coming into anime. Because remember I told y'all, like, I was like ignorant to anime was something I enjoyed on my own time. It's not really something I went to the internet for as far as like who's talking about this or that. But this was probably like the third instance where I realized, yo, where are these fans coming from that get upset about just normal shit and like who are these guys? Like who are these people? First it was the Sailor Moon where I called her waifu and a waifu tier list. Then it was the Mushoku Tensei. Well, no, Mushoku Tensei was after this. I remember that episode where Nezuko became a full-fledged demon. I was like, damn, Nezuko looking right. And I remember calling my friend or texting my friend because this is when the episode was just airing that night. And I was like, yo, did you see the latest episode? I was like, yo, Nezuko looking right. And we were like laughing with each other. Because, you know, that's what we do when Attack on Titan season was airing every Sunday. I was like, yo, did you watch the latest episode? God damn. Aaron is a beast out here, literally. So, and I remember that next morning, I saw YouTubers talking about how people were finding this problem. Man, I'm like, yo, what is going on? Like, where are these people coming from? And so this was one of those instances.
Anybody that sells these, anybody that buys these are masking their PDF file tendencies. So on one side of the coin, you have the person whose idea this was and the person that created this and who brought this into fruition. And then on the other side of the coin, you have the people that spend their hard-earned money. Some of these be hundreds of dollars in order to have this in their home. Don't try to hit me with...
If you do what you want with your own life, you need to be locked. Can we bring eliticism back in the anime fandom at this point? Yo, that type of shit is like needed, man. Like, because this shit, like these people, I don't know, man. It's these people that make so much noise that it compels a lot of creators. Well, I don't want my art to be seen as problematic, so they cater their art to appease somebody like him who's just going to shift the goalposts and find something else problematic with your art. And this is why these type of people should never be taken seriously. This is why these type of people should never be catered to, because they're always going to move the goalposts as far as their stupidity, as far as their illogical takes on anime, where this is the type of person that can't distinguish between fiction and reality. Like, never have I seen a girl in real life with a fucking horn sticking out of her head. and so, like, if a figurine is bought with Nezuko looking right here, all of a sudden they should go to jail. Like, when you see the amount of people that are like, yo, this motherfucker is stupid, that's the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm like, okay, there's more sane people out here than there are stupid people out here. So yeah,
that's Awakened Nezuko. She's older. She's not. Nah, it's weird. Y'all know it is. Personally, think this is one.
I don't know what it is, yo. I think it's due to anime being popular. This type of thing makes me realize how much the anime community has changed in the last couple of years. Joining spaces you think are creepy, disgusting is really the new meta for normies. I even think it goes beyond that. I think anime is so popular that it gives a lot of people FOMO that don't have a natural interest in anime, and they try to force it to be something they're not naturally into because they don't want to miss out on what everybody else is enjoying. They want to problematize it so much that it fits their taste so they can feel comfortable being a fan of something that everybody else is a fan of. It's sort of it's FOMO and forcing themselves to be a fan of something they're not naturally into. Yes, I approve. Yeah, shout out Nezuko, man. Shout out Nezuko. So I think that's what it is. It's FOMO. You don't want to miss out on what everybody else is a fan of. You see the conversations on social media. Yo, did you see the latest episode of this? Yo, that scene. Did you get this reference? And they don't have a natural interest in this medium, but they don't want to miss out on the conversation because maybe due to insecurity or whatever, or just, you know, being lonely. They try to force something they're not naturally into to fit their taste. And that's how you get people like this. Even has a problem with free rent. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, nothing is good enough. Somebody will always have a problem with it. They'll just keep shifting the goalposts, and that's what it is, man. Yo, what's up, Nappy? What's going on? FOMO is definitely the best. Yeah, Donald. Yeah, I really think that's a huge part of it. FOMO. It's weird, is what people say when they can't accept things can exist that you don't like. Right? Like, yo, nobody is forcing you to be a fan of this. Like, nobody's putting a gun to your head saying you have to enjoy this. Like, you can enjoy something else, man. Funny how all of this shit that was considered niche back in the day, you know, Dungeons and Dragons, what's the other one? Gathering. What's the card game Gathering? All of these fandoms and realms of entertainment, nobody like was asking for anybody. Nobody was like sending out invitations. Come and join our fandom. Like, if you were a fan of it, you just showed up. And what's happening now is that people are like obsessed with trying to be a fan of something they're not naturally into. Nobody is forcing you to like anime. You don't have to watch it. You can go somewhere else, man. These guys used to bully us for liking anime, and now they're in our own spaces and calling us weird. This is why gatekeeping is important. Yeah, man. Magic the Gathering. That's what I'm thinking about. Magic the Gathering. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking about. So again, man, like nobody. I don't know what the obsession is with people who aren't naturally into something and then constantly complain about it because it's not fitting their natural taste or what they might be into. Like, you can always go somewhere else. I think a lot of it is FOMO. They see what's popular and they don't want to miss out. I think that's a lot of it. I remember when like anime started, like when I was on Instagram one day, I was just scrolling and I saw just like somebody talking about anime, or I saw an anime clip. I was like, oh, that's weird. Oh, that's like the first time I've seen like an anime clip on Instagram. Why is this popping up in my feed? I was like, oh. Then I started seeing more of it, just a little bit, like around 2018. I was like, is anime getting like popular now? Like, and then it, of course, the wave came out of nowhere. It like went from like 0 to 100, very quickly, like a hockey stick on a graph. So I really think a lot of it is FOMO. It's, I don't want to miss out on what everybody else is into. Damn it, I'm not into what this group of people are into. Let me complain about how much I'm not into it, so if it fits what I'm actually into. It's that way of thinking, right? Like I said, man,
Can you bring us back to the
nobody is forcing y'all to like this shit. Nobody is forcing you to watch anime. Nobody, like, you can leave, man. The door is right there. You can get. It's like it's literally like somebody. Imagine Magic the Gathering. I never played Magic the Gathering. I was Yu-Gi-Oh. I was all day Yu-Gi-Oh back then. Imagine somebody entering a Magic the Gathering tournament, coming indoors like, yo, man, what y'all playing is weird as shit, but can I join in? Man, what are the rules of this game? Man, these rules is weird as fuck. Oh, man, you guys are a bunch of, y'all need to go to jail for liking this shit. Hey, but can I join in? But can we change the rules here a little bit? It's like, yo, nobody, where did you come from? You don't have to be here. You can leave this building. Nobody's forcing you to be here. That's what it literally sounds like. It's like you see a group of people enjoying something, you want to be a part of it, and as you want to become a part of it, you do nothing but complain about it and wanting to change everything about it that you see that this group of people are finding value from. There's a difference between saying you don't like an anime and it's problematic. Yeah, like yo, I mean, that's the way to describe it, right? Because there's anime that I'm not into. There's a story that, I may not find compelling. I'm like, this story's not for me. I just drop it. Versus just saying, yo, this is problematic. Nah, man. Like I say, there's genres of anime I'm not into, but you know what I do? I just don't watch them. I move on to what I do like. And it's that simple. And even there's certain animes within a genre that I like that I don't like, and I just go to another anime that's within that genre. I just switch it up. Yo, a 90s Demon Slayer. '90s Demon Slayer. I don't know, man. Like, a lot of times you guys ask me which era. I love 90s, man. I love 90s. I mean, I'm being biased because I grew up on 90s, but man, that 90s style just looks good, man. Imagine we get Yu Hakusho this decade.